internet. Hi, everyone. You know me. I'm Matt Haas. This is the 5-minute Ask Me Anything, where you can ask me anything related to YouTube or anything else your little heart desires. If I know the answer, I will tell you the answer. I see Harnell Medias here. That's Mr. Steve Nealon. Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for the heads up about that odd message. I was digging around. Steve had mentioned that it was impossible to share this show link to a Facebook page. Facebook groups were apparently okay, but Facebook pages were a no-no, and I don't know what that could be. Nothing I've crippled here. I went to this one. Oh, Portal Woodworks is here. Hi, Portal. It's Mr. David Jones. Always good to see you. I thought it might be this, Steve, where it said allow embedding. Not that what you're doing is really embedding by any stretch. Hold on, moving some things around. Yeah, here. So, like, that's where it's supposed to be. Mr. Dave Gatton's here. He says, howdy, Matt. Howdy right back at you, Dave. Steve says, I tried to share to MMN page and Harnell Media page. There's nothing I'm disallowing that I know of on YouTube that would prevent the YouTube show page from being shared. Maybe Facebook is up to some hijinks. I am not in my signature yellow shirt. I'm wearing a blue shirt today. Ruh-roh! What can I do? What can I do? So if you have questions, let me know. I'm here to answer questions. If your question is, when is the Mind Equals Blown show? It's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. In 1.5 hours from now. I'm going to try and mow the lawn between now and then. Must be a glitch. It's shared fine in the group. Yeah. If it's not too much trouble, if you could snag a picture of the error message and let me know what the error message is. Oh, you know what I noticed? When I was over here, like, look how much space there is to the top of the screen. But then when I was on this view, look, there's more space there. Like this is in a different shape. I don't know what, that's weird. But anyway, least of my worries. Thank you, Steve. Again, I mean, no worries if you can't. I have a question. What was your first iPhone? Wow. How am I even supposed to figure that out? Well, it wasn't the first edition. My brother had the very first one from the very first year. When was that? 2007? It wasn't that one. I think it was 3. I would guess it was 3, an iPhone 3. What was your first Mac? It was the Performa 2300, something like that. Macintosh Performa 5200. Yeah, that's it. Look at this puppy. My first Mac. It was this guy right here. I still have it too. If I could, there you go. A Performa 405. Maybe it was that. I don't know, but I'll tell you what. I had every port maxed out on the back. Like, I was jacked into everything. It was going to the printer. It was going to obviously the keyboard, mouse, and I think I had something else hanging off the back. I maxed it out. It was a lot of fun. I was rocking Adobe Illustrator on that puppy. Can you believe that? Look at that. Well, this has a black and white screen. Mine had a color screen. I think that's not the right model, but this is what it looked like. That same mold. Yeah. I just busted a door down so my local PD to haul an aggravating drunk off before I take of him. Wow, Portal. Note to my audience: don't get on the wrong side of Portal Woodworks. Sounds fun, David. Yeah, I still have old Macs still. Yeah, I also have a purple teardrop iMac. That was cool. And then I got in between that one, I got a larger. It looked like the Performa, but it was like a big thing. I still have it. I can bring it up here. It's right in my garage. I sent the pic on Facebook, Matt. Did you ever own a PC? Well, I built a PC back when I was trying to sell and become rich on eBay. And I had the mistake of thinking, if I buy all the parts on the cheap and build a computer, the computer would be worth more than all of the parts. Turns out the opposite is true. You should buy a whole computer and then sell off the parts. That's the way to make money. What did I know? So I did build myself a PC, and I have a PC over there. It was a Windows 7 machine. Ugh. And I bought a laptop from Michael Crisper. He runs in the woodworking community, and he sold me an old laptop that runs Windows 10, and that's going to be for my CNC machine. Yep, definitely own PCs. I'm no stranger. I mean, I like the Mac universe, the Apple universe, at least for computing, and for the time being for phones. Although no Apple software I touch. Stay away from Apple software with a 10-foot pole. I'm all in on Google. Google Mail, Google. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share this error message here. Look at this. User opted out of platform. The action attempted is disallowed because the user has opted out of Facebook platform. Wow. That is an odd one. That is really strange. Really, really strange. So I'm taking a class. Well, not a class. I'm taking a I am taking a class. I'm taking a class on live streaming. You know me, always want to learn because I want to teach. I love teaching. But so think of it as a train the trainer type of thing. And you have to live stream every day. That's kind of what prompted me having live streams every day in April. But then they said you should do it in the group. So I'm just going to keep them both going. I'm going to live stream on my channel and I'm going to live stream in the group. But today, the reason I'm telling you is today the challenge was they tell us what to do. They say live stream about this topic. And then you got to say something about yourself or your aspirations or anything like that. Today is do something embarrassing on camera. Not a problem for me. I'll do anything. So, yeah, I think I'm going to play my piano live, which would be embarrassing because I don't like to make mistakes. And I'm not very good at the piano. Or I'm not as good as I want to be on the piano. So that's what I'm going to do after this. And unfortunately, it is in a private Facebook group, so it will not be accessible to the general audience, although Studio Geek 32 is also participating in it. So after this, Sammy, if you're interested, watch me play the piano in the Facebook group. Did you see my funny meme I posted about my camera where I talk about the power cable? I now have electricity into an adapter that goes into the battery port, and then my camera now has unlimited electrical power from the wall. And the camera batteries, this is a camera battery, the camera batteries will never run out. I have a lot of PowerBook G4s. Interesting. My boss got a PowerBook G4 through the company, but she used, I think, her personal account to buy it and paid it off. It was a lease, paid off the lease. But the leasing company cashed the check and then sent it to collections, said they never got the last payment, and they've been bugging for that payment for 20 years, trying to get that payment. And she's like, out of principle, I paid it off. She submitted all the paperwork to both companies, to the old company and the new company. There's a cash check. This is 100% paid off. Wouldn't do anything. Yeah, and it was a PowerBook G4. Hi, Matt. Did that cord look the way it showed online? Did the cord look the way it showed? Do you mean the power cord for my camera, the battery adapter? I don't know if I completely understand your question, Vermont Paint and Photos, but there you go. Oh, okay. Yeah, it did. It did. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put my little thingy on. Bloop. There we go. Not that it matters. Well, folks, I think I'm going to wrap this up unless some more questions come in. It's my 5-minute show. I was online with you when you looked it up. Oh, okay. Yep. Everything's good. Everything's good. Yep. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up here, folks. Stay awesome. Come back every day, same time. It had a tab sticking out. Yes. And I figured out what was going on there. The camera has a special button inside the chamber that takes this battery. And the batteries that are the adapters for the electrical power, they have a little tab here. And when you slide this battery into the camera, that tab must push that button, and it must tell the internal computer of the camera, hey, this is not an alkaline battery. It is instead an adapter. So, yeah, because these don't have, they had like a little stick, like a little pin sticking out of them. Kind of looked like this, but it was just like a little pin sticking out. And I was worried about buying the battery because I thought it wasn't compatible. But it turns out when I put a flashlight into the hole of the camera where this thing goes, I could see like a little door, or like a little, like the plastic had like you could tell it wasn't just a flat piece of plastic. There was the molding had a little square in it. So that must be what it is. You shove the adapter in that has a little pin there, and then the pin somehow touches a sensor inside the camera, and the camera must say, oh, I'm being powered by the wall, not by a battery. And then it might turn off some auto shut-off functions or something. I don't know. But, yeah, so the adapter sure enough had that pin, and there was no issue. I didn't have to file the pin off or anything. It works fine. Why did you get the Canon T2i? Yes, I got it because I took a photography class. Jane Fentner, the infamous Jane Fentner, was the instructor, and I say infamous because she owned a camera store. She was not famous, but she knew her stuff, And I wanted to take the class because I love learning. I'm a learner. I love to learn new skills. And I needed a camera because you weren't allowed to take a point and shoot. So I bought the T2i, which was the hot property at the time. Thank you. Yes, thank you for clarifying. And thank you for hanging with me. Sometimes I don't always completely understand. Oh, Portal says, no, I can't go. Well, I haven't gone. Haven't gone yet. Yep. So, yeah, I'm going to get on that private Facebook group and play the piano live. And I'm going to mess up, and it's going to be embarrassing. But that's part of the challenge, is to do something embarrassing. It might not seem embarrassing watching me play and missing a few notes, but to me, the whole point is, to me, that's embarrassing. I am going to play a video through a new feature of Ecamm. Maybe I'll practice it here. Do you want to see a video? Say yes or no in the chat if you want to see a video of me dancing in 2015 when I did the community dance contest. Would you like to see me dancing in front of the entire town? Just type yes or no. And if you don't want to see me, type no, because I completely understand if you don't want to see me dancing. But I have a video of me dancing in the gymnasium of the high school in front of the entire flippin' town. So let me know if you want me to do that. See if I can get it going. Oh, okay, there's a yes. Sometimes the scroll doesn't scroll. I'm looking for new comments, and comments are coming in, but I don't see them. Pianos are a great toy. Wood wagons. Oh, that's right. Pianos make a great toy. You repurposed a old piano. You were saying that was cool. Okay, let me try and bring this in. So I'll do this. I don't want to play any sound because I don't want to. Okay, here we go. Okay, and you can hear me. Yes, I'm not muted. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Should still be able to hear me. Okay, so this was my dance routine. There's no sound because it's commercial music, but I'm going to play this video while I'm live. Watch what I do next. Keep an eye on the girl. Whoop! The crowd went nuts, baby. They went nuts. Okay, so let me stop this and go back to here. Yes, did that work? You could hear me talking the whole time, right? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show that video, and I'm going to talk about how I practiced. There was 240 unique steps in that dance routine. And I practiced like crazy until it was perfect. You saw we were both in sync. Yeah. And, but see, going live on the piano, I don't have 4 months of practicing. I'm just going to go live. So that was fun. Okay. So do you have any headphones? Yes. Shoot. I do have headphones. That was fun. Thank you, Vermont Paint and Photos. These are the Sennheiser HD 202s. And let me tell you, you know what these things do? Work as headphones. That's it. There's no microphone. There's no nothing. And it's a... you know, it's a one of these 1/8 inch, but you know, I jack it into that. So nothing. I think these are $20. Oddly enough, I don't use them that much. What was your first mic? I bought a Samsung. It's not Samsung. Samsung. It was a Samsung something or other. Samsung mic. Let me see. Yeah, the CO1. I had this one. If it loads. Yeah, this is it. And it was XLR. Yeah, the CO1. That was my first mic. And I would still have it today, but my nephew is in a band, and he's like, "Oh, that's a cool mic." And I was like, "Do you want it?" He's like, "Really? I can have it?" I'm like, "Yeah, just take it," because I wasn't using it at the time. Samsung mic are cool. Yeah. Did you like it? Yes, I liked it. I was very inexperienced, and so I really didn't use it that much. I haven't seen that jack since reel-to-reel days. Well, I had I still have an 8 something mixer, an audio mixer, an 8-track mixer. Not an 8-track like cassette tapes or record players, but an 8-input mixer. And I needed to hear the mix minus and all that good stuff. So I needed headphones, and those are what I bought. Now you can get them really, really. There's nothing super special about them. But they're not USB. They're not a microphone. It's just headphones. I use the jacks all the time. Yeah. All right, kids. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I have a reel-to-reel in my studio. Oh my gosh, Sammy, that's crazy. Good on you. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Don't forget, 7 o'clock, go over to Brenda G's Designs. That's Brenda G's Designs channel. And her and I go crazy over there on that channel. It's a lot of fun. I still own 3,000 LPs and still play them. Awesome. Yeah. I think there's like a groundswell of LPs, records, vinyl records. They're really starting to... Samuel will try and make the stream. Brenda G's Designs. Brenda G's is plural, and Designs is plural. And there's only one space before Designs. It's Brenda, and then the G and the S are all together. Space Designs. I don't know why she spells it like that, but she does. Okay. Heading out. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in a little bit over on Brenda G's Designs. And then back here, 5:30 every day this month. 5:30 Eastern. Thanks for the questions. Be awesome.